much money from me because I've been, buying all these defenses, which I wouldn't change. Like, I would still buy the defenses. It really worked. It saved my life at my house. My parents and other people who aren't target individuals, even some target individuals, would say that I wasted my money, but I do the same thing. But, I was listening to him, and I can't remember his name. It's like he has a cool name on YouTube. He's a really nice guy, and he was just saying, he wants to kind of just go back to nature, and I mean, not go back to nature, but just go hiking, and he wants to live the rest of his life out. He's a peaceful guy. He's not doing anything violent, and he's got a bunch of people, sitting around cooking him all the time, probably keeping him away from his family, and I watch y'all's testimonies on YouTube. And you're just like me. I mean, you have the same feelings as me about this. There's one woman who made a couple of videos, and, she didn't really even speak specifically about, what's happening. Like, so those are good videos. Like, if you don't know what's happening, you just know you're being hurt, and you know that people are doing weird stuff to you, and you feel like you're a target individual, just say how you just make a video saying like how you feel about all of it. You don't have to like come out on the video and be like, okay, well, this is a remote station, they're probably using over the horizon radar and bouncing off the ionosphere. They text each other to do the vehicular stalking and put out the information. You don't have to know, these things that I say, I don't know exactly how it works. But I do want to put some stuff out there that people can comment on. But you don't need to do that. If you're a young woman or a woman of any age or a man of any age that doesn't really have any technical knowledge about this, come out now, make a video, get on Facebook in the TI community, and just say how you feel about it, because this woman that I'm talking about, I'm not going to say her name, but she just came out. She didn't say about specifically what was happening to her, but she got tons of views, and people really cared about what was happening to her, because we all know what goes down with gang stalking. We know that we're being hit with something. We're being hit with directed energy weapons, remote neural monitoring. People are coming around, they're trying to poison stuff, they're trying to break into your house. If you think that, if you're like, oh man, I just don't know enough about this stuff to make a video, or just come out and be like this, just tell how you feel about it, and some people can come out and make theories, say, hey, we think it's this or that. But it'll help. If you're a young woman or a young man who's not that technically oriented, and you come out and you make a video about, people are messing with you, and people are hurting you, and you don't know how they're hurting you, it'll help so much, because I watched this woman's videos, and I felt exactly where she was at. She has a 2-year-old kid, and she's being targeted. She's being targeted with directed energy weapons, and they're trying to put stuff in her house to make her sick. And I knew that, even though she didn't go through all the details. And the thing is, those videos helped so many women and other target individuals. And she spoke in generalities. She was like, She was like, I don't really, I've studied this, but I kind of got to stop studying it because it's an overload. I study all this technical stuff about it. And the people who made the technology, I'll listen to, testimonials by them, interviews by them over and over, just to keep learning. And it's an overload. So it might even be better for people who haven't been overloaded on all the information just to come out and be like, I'm being hit with something, and it really sucks. It's just on YouTube, so make an anonymous name and come out, because now's the time. YouTube is blowing up. I mean, it's blowing up with testimonials from target individuals. Facebook is just piled full of target individuals who are telling their stories, telling their stories about how they have to move, and about, people who are, dying from this. There are people who are dying, because these people who have these weapons do not know what they're doing. What happened to my dad could happen to anybody. It's like they weren't trying to kill him, but they hit him, and his body reacted to it in a certain way. And so there are people, being killed from this out there. They're being killed from this. They're being incarcerated for nothing. They're being thrown into mental institutions. So, if you have a clear voice and just, you don't even have to talk about the specifics of it. Just be like, I'm tired of people. I'm tired of this harassment. It'll help. It'll help so much because it's based in the numbers. The more information that we get out in a tidal wave, the faster that you're going to have good men in our states, putting their feet down and saying, no, we're not going to do this anymore. We're going to slow this stuff down. They're going to start complaining, and it's going to be complaining going up. And then the people at the top who've rolled out this program are going to have to stop it. So that's just a plea to my fellow target individuals. If you've never spoken out about this, I understand circumstances, but this thing is a giant waiting to fall. It is a giant waiting to fall. And I know it and I see it. It's how much time it's going to take. And, even if you just come out, you make 2 videos on how you feel about this, it can really turn the tide. You don't understand how much difference you can make. If there's a woman out there suffering, say there's an 18-year-old girl who is being hit with this stuff, and she has men around her house, trying to poison her, shooting off shotguns, harassing her, and you're a woman, you come out with a video, that 18-year-old girl sees it, and she has somebody to identify with, she'll feel safer. That's how this works. We help each other, we lift each other up. I'm trying to be more positive and funny. 7 years of torture doesn't make it too funny. I try my best, but it's a never-ending thing. That's what I hear on the phone calls. From these women that it's happened to and men that it's happened to. It's just it's unbelievable what these people are doing. It's crazy that they're making money from it. It's even crazier that, they lie to police and stuff like that. And they have police who actually know about the weaponry, who will protect them. And regular citizens are being caravanned by EMS workers, police, while we're being microwaved and called dangerous people. So it's a mentality of false flag that if they keep getting away with it and they keep, hurting innocent Americans, they're never going to stop. They're never going to stop because these people have a mindset where the only thing they recognize is getting caught. That's all they recognize. They don't have empathy for human beings or anything like that. They recognize if they get caught that they have to stop. So we have to catch them. We have to catch them. We have to, from a bottom-up level, we have to have complaints going up, and then, our city police, police chiefs, our city, our sheriffs, our chief sheriffs, they can, start complaining too, because so many people will be complaining, then nobody will be in fear that it's they're going to try and cover it up and hurt them, because there will be too many people speaking about it. So, I guess I just wanted to say that it does make a difference if you come out and tell your story, and you don't have to be technical about it. And I'm not trying to force anybody to make videos or anything like that. All I'm saying is, I do have my finger on the pulse of a lot of this targeting stuff. And this guy honking at me. Thanks. That was awesome. He really honked at me because all the power's out and stuff like that. I'm gonna get in front of her. Really mean person. But yeah, the power's out, so a lot of the lights are messed up. But just just come out with a simple video. now's the time. I can tell you because, like, I'm pretty close to this, and now's really the time. And there's a city police. He's decked out. He's got it decked out with the tinted windows and stuff. Hope he comes back around. Even just a simple little video, just what you're experiencing. Just make it raw. Like, I mean, I feel this, I feel burns, I feel, headaches. I don't know where they're coming from. It's not coming from, there's a U.S. Army license plate. Even something that's not very technical will help, because as we come out and we speak about this, people will see that it's not, it's not some new mental illness that came out. That's the dumbest theory. Like, the conspiracy theory that the other side makes up is so much stupider and just stupid compared to the truth. And it's a wonder that people can go along with that. Like, oh, well, a lot of people just started talking about directed energy weapons, so yeah, it's a new form of schizophrenia. They're getting on the web and they're hearing about directed energy weapons, and then they think that they're being targeted or something like that. Like, these people, like people who live in normal society, and especially the people trying to cover it up, they're going to come up with anything. I mean, a 50-year-old woman who just started being attacked, who's a target individual, they'll start coming up with things in the psychiatry world where we didn't know schizophrenia could present itself. It's new. It's brand new that schizophrenia can present itself in your 50s. If we let them keep doing that, they can justify and make up stuff till the end of time. Till the end of time, because lies are easy for these people. Actually, I'm going to amend that statement. Lies are all that these people tell. Like, this is all lies. Like, the V2K is lies. It's a show to keep you hooked in. It's a show to keep your emotions hooked in while they hurt you. They lie to police officers. Like, these, some of the police officers that know about the weapons, they'll come out and not help you. Like, so it's like they're not only good at lying, it's what they do. They lie like we, like we just go up to a job and we tell the truth, and you just tell people how you're feeling and you just say what's happening. These people like that, they lie. They lie their whole lives, their whole day. During all of this, lies come naturally to them because they've been indoctrinated into systems and into agencies that lie, and they actually reward lying. They don't know, let me amend that. They don't reward lying. They say it's necessary to lie. It's a necessary thing to lie. I totally disagree. Like, I've told the truth my whole life. I've been raised by grandparents and parents that taught me to be a good person, to help people, to not tell lies, and that's what we need to do. We need to use our strengths. And I know, like, almost every target, I would just say every target individual is pretty much, a truth teller. Somebody who tells the truth. Somebody who tells the truth as they see it in the world from their perspective. There are a couple of bad apples who they do get. Like, there are people who committed crimes and stuff like that. I'm not one of them. I think it's a very small percentage because this program is such a huge failure. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it, guys. Let me know how. I don't know. I'm pretty agitated right now. Y'all can probably tell, but I still wanted to make a video. It's not like I'm falling apart or anything. I'm kind of agitated. I've had enough of this. I know y'all have had enough of this. There's a way to do this, though. Like, if we get the numbers that they have, if we keep pushing forward, we keep supporting each other, come out and just say how you feel about how being attacked. You don't have to be, like I'm not like a detective. I'm not like the greatest scientist in the world. Like, I've done some guesswork on what they're doing because I was so close to my attackers. So I've gotten a picture of kind of what they're using. I've researched it and matched it up. So I've gotten some good information, but even I've gotten away from that. I'm making videos just saying how I feel about this, what people are doing. I'll probably make another video today, but I'm coming up